Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 10 said, "Whatsoever thou art trying to do, do it with thy might, for there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave where thou goest." Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Good to have you again. It's a girl beauty by LQM. Like, I really appreciate having you. To my returnees, you know I have mad love for you, and my newbies, you are awesome and you're welcome. And how we do it, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, thumbs up, comment and share. The share button is free, subscribing is free, everything is free. And I need you to grow. All my viewers from all over the world, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. So today I'll be taking you through how I record or how I film my YouTube videos, okay? Then I will take you through how I edit as well, okay? If not on this video, just know that in the next video that the subsequent video I'll be posting, I'll be sharing how I edit my videos. Basically, I use iPhone 6s Plus to record, and I use my Ringlight, and the app I use are basically mobile app. I use InShot, I use PicsArt to do collage, I use iMovie on iPhone to edit, but InShot can be used both on Android and iOS. So I'll be taking you through the process of me filming and everything. So stay tuned, sit back, fasten your seatbelts, do not go anywhere. Join me as we do this. Honestly, why I decided to do this video is like I get that a lot, okay? Like my very first video I ever posted, that was last year, is 1 year old today, and someone asked me what device do I use to edit that my video was so clear and all the rest, and I just explained to the person that I basically use just my iPhone 6s Plus. That's what I use for recording, and Ringlight is my only source of light. Then when there is no light, I use the sunlight. So I'll take you through on how I do that. The reason this video is just basically to encourage someone. I don't know who you are, I don't know where you are. At times we get so much entangled with what we do not have, and we forget to appreciate what you have. All right, and the first thing first is you have an idea. Secondly is your passion. The third is your desire for growth. All right, so it's one thing for you to have an idea, it's another thing for you to be passionate about it, then another thing for you, your desire to grow. All right, because when you are not a celebrity and you're starting YouTube, growth might be a little bit slow and steady for you. Then you might be lucky within 1 month you blow. It all depends. We're just the way we are manufactured by God is totally different, and our time differs. There's some people, just one video they blow on YouTube, while some people have to grow steady, slow and steady. You understand? So basically, when you're starting, do not fret, do not be scared, do not be so much in a hurry you want to make it. That's where the passion comes, because when you have the passion, it basically means that you love what you're doing, enjoy what you're doing, whether the incentive or no incentive, you love what you're doing. And when you keep doing it, people are watching, people are seeing you. Even the developers of the app, they are also seeing, also watching you. One day, like, it just goes like this. Just keep pushing it, will get better. Then I just stopped. That was 2018, 19 February. That's last year February. I just stopped because I didn't have a lot of things in place. My ring lights I had got spoiled, so it wasn't standing, and the people I had around weren't really willing to help me. So that's when I got this. Okay, and how did I get this? Is from a neighbor. Okay, he has this, and he will just use it to be taking selfie picture. Like, what's all this? You don't know what you have. This is a gadget. Like, seriously? Why? And I remember him telling me the amount he got it was actually high. I was like, I need it, I like it, kindly please give me. So I collected it from him. Then I used it to go live on Facebook for a while, and it was awesome. The response from people was awesome. So then I decided to buy it from him, and he sold it for me at 7,500, which was actually like way less than the amount he got it, and I really appreciate it. So I started using it for my YouTube. So this is basically what I do. So this is how it is. It's adjustable. It can be used as a selfie stick. So you just attach your phone anyhow you want it. And the good thing about this particular tripod, this, I don't know what I'll call it, but I'll call it tripod, is that it has a remote, and the remote is Bluetooth empowered. So once it's well charged, so this is the button, once it is well charged, I'll just connect it, turn it on, connect the Bluetooth to my Bluetooth, just find it and connect it. So once it is connected, I'll just give it. So I have this with me. I'll just set it up like this. I'll open it. So it has stand, so you can just place it anywhere. Let me adjust it so you can see me. So you can just place it anywhere, and this is just how it is. So when I place it here, I put my camera, my phone's here. So when I'm done recording, I'll just press this button. I can press the button to take picture. I can at the same time press this button to stop the video, stop and start the video. All right. So people, when I got this, the next thing became my own source of light. Like, what's going to happen? Then I'll show you another thing I do. This is my window. So basically, once during the day, so I had to film during the day. So during the day, everywhere will be so bright. I'll just open the window, open this. So at times, I could just lift this up. So lifting this up, I'm taking it up entirely. So I have my good source of light. All right. So that's how I'll use it to do. And you're not talking about the background. Yes, my background is painted white, but if you do not have this, there is no big deal. You can actually buy fabric. You can buy fabric from, you can actually buy fabric, and those like lining materials, they sell about 150 naira or something of that nature. You can buy like 2 yards, you place it. And that's when I used to do my when I just started my Instagram, YouTube, when my studio wasn't well fitted, if I should use the word. So I will use the white cloth. I still have it in the studio. Then I'll just use the white. I had the white, I had the black, so I'll just use it as the background. So position my model, and that's how I started. You don't necessarily have to wait till you have the best background. Okay, there is a particular lady, I think Glam Build 30, I'll be Glam 30 something, and she really, I just subscribe to her channel. I love her, and she's one of those YouTubers that encouraged me without knowing that they did for me to start. You know, this lady, she had nothing, if I should use the word, okay? And I remember if she's recording her YouTube, like if you're listening to her YouTube, you just hear her English isn't perfect. Do not get me wrong, okay? Her English isn't perfect, and the environment where she's always noisy, but she was dishing out content, and her content was like top-notch content. She does Gele tutorial a lot, she does makeup, but Gele was like Gele just happened to so that Gele tying is her strength, and she does video. And I remember how you'll be recording, she says, sorry, NEPA just took light now. My sisters, we don't used to have light in my place, we don't used to have light in my country, you know, don't worry, it's my generator that is making noise, and because of where I'm recording it, you know. And when I watch her, like, I'm so encouraged. I had to talk to myself, like, Hi girl, what's your problem? Like, do you have a problem? Then I realized I didn't have a problem. I think I realized that my problem was just me. Was just basically I was looking for perfection. Was because I was looking at some high end YouTubers, the ones we call big YouTubers in quote. So I'm watching them, I'm looking at them. I just want a setup as neat as theirs, with my vanity, with all my wonderful lighting equipment from Amazon's and all the rest. And really, you don't have to wait, because if you should look at those with their very first video, they started from somewhere, except those who are from a very well-to-do family, or those who have all the resources they've ever needed to start. But if those who didn't have it, who climbs, they climbed the ladder to get to where they go. So without so much ado, I will take you through how I film my YouTube video. So join me while we do that. So this is how it looks like before the light comes on. So I'll just turn it on. So here is to turn it on. Then I keep increasing it. Okay, and this is my Android phone. I use it for call, for browsing, for my what's it called? My iPhone is basically what I use for my social media, my recording, my YouTube, my editing, and all the rest. So this is it. This is the light I use, and this is the stand. Now this light has like three different temperature. Okay, I'll show you. So you can see it's giving me orange, but with good, good how will I put it, good lighting. Okay, it's not very bad for a beginner, but later on you can actually get better with it. So don't worry, just keep doing. So this is basically what I use. Then the wall over there behind, it's a white wall, so that's what I use for, at times I use as my background, and I also use this wallpaper as my background also. Okay, then this one is this most popular one I use as my background. So for my videos, I'm sure you would have seen this. So this is the most popular background I use. So you can see it's not much, and if I'm doing my makeup tutorials, so I have this basket. You mustn't have this. You can use a plastic, you can use any bowl. Okay, so what I basically do is to put all the products I'll be using. So all the products I'll be using for my tutorial, I just put everything here, then place it here. So it will just be here. So once I place it, it's close to me, then I'll start my filming process. So my wonderful people, you can see it's that simple as ABC. So this is just to motivate someone. Honestly, you don't need to break the bank for you to be able to do something. Like I was watching somebody's YouTube on how to video on how to start a YouTube channel, and she went on and on how you need to buy a vanity mirror, how you need to buy a dome, is it a mic, I don't know what it's called, that mic that you can just clip to your clothes, how you need to get this, how you need to get that, and you forget that some people are just living off the little they have. Okay, yes, I understand that is her own level, that's her own stage, so she has to, but really, how many people who really want to start YouTube have all those resources in the whole world? So sis, so bros, I'm only telling you, you can do a hell lot with what you have. Okay, remember in the Old Testament, the story of Moses, when God asked him to go and rescue the children of Israel from the hands of Pharaoh. hand of Pharaoh. He was so scared, and he was like he has nothing. After all, he's of a man of a slow speech and all the rest. And God told him, what do you have in your hands? When he asked him, what do you have in your hands? He said, I have a staff. He said, okay, put the staff on the ground. Did you get that drip? So that staff became an instrument. That staff is enough. Okay, it doesn't matter what you have, you can start. All you need first is you, your idea, your commitment, your passion, your desire for growth, and all the rest. So once you have that, I bet you the sky is just a starting point. Really, I'm not here to aspire to inspire to respire. Really, I'm just here to encourage you, because at times I have been there. I was there. I wasn't born with the silver spoon. All right, yes, I wasn't born hungry, but I didn't have everything I've ever wanted. I started from somewhere. Really, for those who know my story, don't worry, I'm going to share it here someday. For those who know my story, I started from somewhere and I keep growing. So you just need to have the habit. And if you ever want to buy all the big gadgets, that means you need to contain your spending, your expenses. Honestly, at this stage in your life, I don't know how old you are, but at this stage of growth that you want to grow, you cannot be getting the little resources you have in your plunder, you're putting it into wares. I'm not saying you should go naked, do not get me wrong, and I don't say you should look like a madman. No, what I'm simply saying is this: there is time for every time. In this whole world, there is season. All right, there is time for, there's time to conceive, time to nurture, time to give birth, time to tend, time to grow to an adult. So that is it too. There is a tilling process. When you in farming now, there's a time where you have to clear the grass first. When you clear the grass first, you burn it. When you burn the grass, you clear the land. When you clear the land, you till the ground. When you till the ground, you now plant the seedling. When you plant the seedling, there is a watering process. There's a times of nurturing where you have to apply manure and all the fertilizer and all the rest, and there's time where you have to take care of the plant, separating the plant from the weeds. So you separate them, do every other thing that might want to choke it, and there's not a time where you now call the harvest time. So at times we're mistaking our planting time for our harvest time. So when you're able to understand all this, honestly, you will grow. Yes, I'm just starting. Like, what do I know? I have just 330 subscribers, and so what? I don't have to have 1 million subscribers for me to know, because life has taught me a lot. I have a life aside YouTube. I have a life I've been living before I come to YouTube. So I have got some experience, just as you have got. So I'm just here to encourage you. You don't have to break the bank for you to be able to start this YouTube. You don't have to break the bank for you to be able to start whatever you want to start. All you just need is to think it. Once you think it, be passionate about it, be ready to work. Don't forget that it is one thing for you to have faith, and it's another thing for you to work. And the Bible said faith without work is dead. So you can't have faith that you're going to grow to 1,000 YouTube subscribers in a space of a month or 2 months, and you're not putting in the work. How is it going to come? It won't come. All right, so don't worry, I'll still talk more about that. And I'm sorry if I'm boring you, which I know I'm not boring you. So this is here, I'm here to encourage you that you can do it. Please do not wait, do not sit around, you can do it. I really appreciate you for constantly coming, my returnees. You guys are so awesome. Like, I really appreciate you, I love you so much. And my newbies, you're welcome to the family. I appreciate you as well. And please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're yet to do that. Thumbs up for this video, comment and like. And if there's any topic you want me to talk about and you want me to talk about, please do feel free to comment below. All right, so that's how I will know that we are doing this together. So see you next time. Bye.